They're telling everybody to not cooperate with the police. That's insane. Disgusting. Throw them all in prison, dude. Get them all in jail. Get them all in prison, dude. Get them all. Get them the fuck out of here, dude. These people suck. If you were here yesterday, you know we reacted to the Raja Jackson situation. One of the Giga Chads that came and actually stopped the Raja Jackson attack was this guy right here. This guy. This is the red boot guy is what I called him, but I guess he's also called the pink hair guy, or just the wrestler who stopped Raja Jackson, okay? So he went on a little podcast. He's going to talk about some behind the scenes stuff that happened with the whole situation. Wrestler who stopped Raja Jackson speaks out, dude. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what they have to say. Let's go.
Welcome to episode 34 of the Scaling Up podcast, a very impromptu last second emergency episode. We've got Doug and Ian here from our Pred catches. You guys might recognize them. And we actually wanted to do an episode.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know who this dude is on the right here, dude, this guy does Predator catches. Super funny guy. I've seen a lot of his videos. He catches PDF files. Why the bald people have their own couch? The bald people are immediately segregated to their own couch over here.
Do an episode where we would introduce them so you guys could kind of, learn more about them, but that is not the reason we are here today. We are here today actually because Doug has been all over the news today over something that's going super viral right now, because for those of you guys that haven't heard, Raja Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son, tried to kill a man yesterday, and Doug was actually the one who pretty much stepped in and saved them. So we're gonna actually
the only one who stepped in and saved him, by the way. Everybody was just watching that shit happen. This guy was getting punched 21 times in the head while he was unconscious. And this is the only dude that came up in the ring and grabbed that motherfucker, dude. W this guy. This guy's great.
Play a few clips first of everything that happened. And last thing I want to say for our viewers, for those of you guys that don't know, I actually trained at the same school 11 years ago, a long time ago. I know Psycho Stu personally. And yeah, so to get started with it, what actually happened to Stu? How bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing. Missing teeth. Has no
Jesus
recollection of what happened. Incoherent. And then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up. I'll put it this way. What happened yesterday is he choked on his own blood.
On his own teeth, I heard.
Yeah, teeth and blood.
And he lost all of his teeth? Right.
A lot of them, yeah. Broken.
I heard the LAPD is investigating this dude, and they're investigating Raja Jackson, but they need to hurry up, dude. I mean, this Raja Jackson tried to kill this guy on stream. You hear it here, broken facial bones. He's choking on his own blood, choking on his own teeth. And from what I know, he's still not arrested. How the fuck does that even happen? What is there to investigate? Exactly. The LAPD is investigating the case. Dude, it's on live stream. It's all right there. He said, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to beat this motherfucker's ass. And then he went in there and he tried to kill the guy. That's about it. It's on stream, dude. Closed case. It's done. Put him in prison. Get him out of here, dude. It was also premeditated because he was saying for the whole hour before it happened, oh, I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to, he was premeditating it. You know what I'm saying? Insane.
Facial bones. He was out on the slam, and then the guy had made contact multiple times. I remember seeing that, kind of being in shock, and then I just went. Outside of that, running in, there was other people that could have got involved that I made eye contact with, but they just stayed by the stage.
Yep, they just sat there.
That the people that said that they were your friends let this happen.
So how did you end up being involved? Because from what I understand, you weren't part of that match, that segment. How did you end up out there in the middle of the ring during this match?
I just got done with my match. I was blown up, took the heat, did the shit. Then I get a whisper by somebody, hey, something.
Yeah, I know this is serious, but I want to pause it for a second. This dog is so cute. This dog, look at this little guy, dude. He's so cute. He just wants some scratches, dude. That's all. That's all he wants, dude. He doesn't even know what's going on, dude. W this dog.
It's not right. I might need you to go out there and check a scenario. This guy's gonna do a spot. When does the spot happen? Oh, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Well, you want to let me know, but like you're not telling me when the cue is, when is the spot supposed to happen. You're just gonna let me know just in case. Right? So I'm stuck waiting for this cue. I walk out to somebody with the radio. I said, hey. Talk to the back. When do you guys want me to go? What's happening? I was informed about the beer can incident actually shortly before that. They told me that they, made up, shook hands, hugged it out multiple times. So it was going to be fine, but they just want to make sure. I talked to the person out front with the radio. I walk back to the ring. I see the slam.
I still can't believe this dude did this over a fake beer can hit to the head. I still cannot believe Raja Jackson tried to kill someone over a fake beer can to the head, dude. I mean, that's just insane. What a fucking weirdo, dude. What a weirdo.
I see the first punch, second punch, and by then I'm at people in front of me and I just start moving. I kind of wish I would have just sprung on like the slam. So that's where I'm at. I mean, honestly, there's nothing worse than you watch somebody you care about. He's a veteran. He's me. And these are people who are supposed to love him. And I'm the only one on the outskirts to be told to watch this, apparently. And then I'm in there and I'm battling, I'm doing whatever, trying to like work this. And I'm telling the guy to calm down. And now he's trying to fight me. It's all fucked, like there's...
So them telling you to watch this and get involved, if this was supposed to be an angle, it kind of doesn't make any sense because you have nothing to do with their storyline or whatever. It seems like they kind of wanted you there just because you're the only one who can shoot, which in wrestling means for real fight, right?
It felt like it.
So the promotion told this dude to be ready, be ready if something happened. It seemed like the promotion knew this was a bad idea and they knew something like this could have happened. It seems like they're fucking idiots.
How you'd use a dog. Like, hey, we'll send our bitch to go do this.
But the fact that they told you to watch out and, be ready, and the fact that this had nothing to do with any of the storylines kind of shows that this was premeditated, right?
I think the premeditation part comes on the side of AJ Mana. You brought somebody that was volatile that you knew had issues.
So real quick,
AJ Mana?
The friend of Raja who brought him to the
That's the small calf, small ass, chicken legs bitch with the cowboy hat.
So
that's the you knew had
damn
issues.
So real quick, that's the friend of...
He said small calves, small legs, chicken bitch. Wait, so this guy on the right, this is actually Raja Jackson's friend that invited him to the event. Okay.
Raja who brought him to the
That's
event.
the small calf, small ass, chicken legs bitch with the cowboy hat.
So this fight, whatever you want to call it, Raja Jackson...
Attempted murder.
Right, this attempted...
100% attempted murder. 100%. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't anything like that. It was not a fight. It wasn't a tussle. This was 100% attempted murder, dude. He needs to go to prison.
Murder. He landed like 20-something punches on him.
23.
23 punches on him. You pull him off, and then he tried to go at you. So was he trying to continue beating him even further?
I think the culmination between his dad picking on him and all his daddy issues came out and all the shit that AJ gassed up into his head. Because let me put it this way. I don't like Raja. I think Raja's a shit person for what he did. But I think AJ's a bigger shit person for gassing him up to be in that fucking ring, to leading him to ruin his own fucking life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a...
I mean, man, people are kind of going in on Rampage a little bit by saying, oh, his dad picking on him and this and that, dude. My dad used to pick on me and all this stuff, dude. I never thought, oh, I'm just going to go kill somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. That shit's cringe, dude. You can't take some jokes from your dad? I don't know, dude. Like this guy crashed out because his chat and his dad was rage baiting him, dude. Like, what?
Person for what he did. But I think AJ's a bigger shit person for gassing him up to be in that fucking ring, to leading him to ruin his own fucking life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a fucking problem with. You can't fucking tell me that's not... I don't believe in coincidence.
He was basically trying to put the blood on someone else's hands.
Exactly, because he's not going to do it himself.
So this AJ character with the cowboy hat, this AJ character with the hat right here, if you guys don't remember yesterday in my video, I said, why is this guy saying this? This guy was telling Raja to go up in there, get his payback. Fucking you go get him, bro. Go get him, go get him. he was egging this on, dude. This AJ character, you know what I'm saying? So now this guy is saying that it was premeditated because AJ had beef with Psycho Stu. Kid clearly has some daddy issues. He seems like he's trying to prove he's as big and bad as his daddy is. So when his dad clowned him, it added fuel to the fire that his toxic ass chat and AJ started. True. Well said, dude. Well said. Yeah, so you had this like little can situation, and then they shook hands and it was all good. And then you had AJ, who's a professional wrestler, tell him, you need to go get payback. You need to go get your receipt. You need to go do this, this, and this. You have his chat telling him he's a bitch. He got bitched. He basically got knocked out. You know, you let this old dude, you know, clown on you. And then he had his dad clowning on him as well, joking around with him, saying, you know, he's getting jumped by wrestlers and all this stuff. See, that was really the domino effect of AJ and then the chat and then his dad and then he just thought he would do some attempted murder on stream, I guess, you know?
Little backyard fights he fucking got in where he got beat the fuck up. And then you got somebody that's a real fighter, trained by somebody that was one of the greatest of all time. And then you had him do your dirty work. He ruined two people's lives.
So what happened when you got involved with Raja? Why did he want to keep going? Well, I know his chat was like gassing him up too, leading up to it, which we've talked about.
Another reason why live streaming is toxic.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
Yep.
You're a man. You're in control of your life. If you do things for other men, you're their bitch.
True.
You're not a man.
Basically
You're
what
a
live
puppet.
streamers are.
Doug, so what happened when
True,
you
dude.
and him squared off?
I just went in there to stop it first, you know, because I was kind of in shock. I saw Stu. I saw the punches. It felt like slow motion. I'm looking around. I'm looking at Stu's friends staring at me, not running in. I'm only running in. Somebody fucking pinned Stu.
Yeah, dude, if you guys are telling me to do something, like go kill a wrestler or something, like if y'all are telling me to do something, like you can at least need to give me like 100 gifted, you know what I'm saying? I'm not listening to any of you.
In shock. I saw Stu. I saw the punches. It felt like slow motion. I'm looking around. I'm looking at Stu's friends staring at me, not running in. I'm only running in. Somebody fucking pinned Stu after he got beat to death. People are so chicken shit that they don't understand violence. They don't understand what's going on. They don't want to partake in anything. They weren't willing to save their friend. They would rather worry about their own image, their self, their master, this. Sometimes the world stops. Sometimes the world stops. You could go to the store one day, be shopping for fucking groceries, and if you see an old lady get beat up and
Streamer turned hitman.
go to the store one day, be shopping for fucking groceries, and if you see an old lady get beat up and fucking robbed, you have to do something. Sometimes the world stops. So these fucking people are sitting in the fucking ring watching a man get beat to death that they call the fucking friend. The people in the back are fucking telling me, hey, can you go out there and make sure nothing bad happens? So now I got all this responsibility. But at the same time, if I'm AJ Mana, if I'm the people that told me to fucking go out there, if that's the person I brought, or I know this whole situation is going on, I'd be right at the fucking ring. If somebody told me that Ian had the possibility of having a fucking fingernail being put out of place because somebody might be a little off in the ring, you think I would take a fucking chance of my friend getting hurt? I'd be in the fucking corner of the ring on the very side in the front fucking row. You couldn't move me from the fucking spot. I'd run the whole fucking show. Fuck all of you. That's my friend. That's my family. That's somebody.
This guy seems like a great guy. This guy seems like a great guy, and he was working for some event of just some dog shit people, dude. You know, whoever was running that event, Knox, Knox Pro or whoever they were, dude. And that other AJ wrestler and just some of those other people, dude. They seem like, they seem like idiots. They don't know what they're doing. They don't seem like the best people. Obviously the main person here is Raja. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everyone involved was a bad person just because Raja crashed out. But that AJ fella definitely added some fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Hurt, I'd be in the fucking corner of the ring on the very side in the front fucking row. You couldn't move me from the fucking spot. I'd run the whole fucking show. Fuck all of you. That's my friend. That's my family. That's somebody who means more to me than anything in the world. I would never let something fucking touch him. I would die before something hurts my family. And all the people that call him family, where the fuck were they? And then when we're in the fucking ring and I'm breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me, by the way, work a better fucking double leg, you.
Ooh.
And then I'm telling you to.
The fact that AJ had beef with the guy Raja tried to kill is definitely sus. Yeah, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that the guy Raja tried to kill, which is Psycho Stu, AJ, the wrestler that invited him there, he had beef with that guy. Like, that's kind of weird, dude. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just
My family. And all the people that called him family, where the fuck were they? And then when we're in the fucking ring and I'm breaking it up and he shoots a fucking double leg on me, by the way, work a better fucking double leg, you fucking prick. And then I'm telling you to fucking calm down. I'm not even fucking fighting. I'm not even being fucking hostile. Then you're trying to fucking work and get lower, do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you fucking punch me in the fucking eye. After we're breaking it up, you fucking
yeah, then he punches this guy.
Fucking headbutt, and that's why I fucking punch you, and you're fucking lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking
He attacked that wrestler, and then when this wrestler was trying to get him off of the other wrestler, then he attacked this wrestler, dude. Roger just trying to kill all the wrestlers. Jesus Christ, man. You think a pro wrestler did Raja wrong when he was younger or something? Now he's just trying to get back at all of them. Like, dude, somewhere along the way, dude, a pro wrestler, maybe they smashed his girlfriend, or maybe they, you know, a pro wrestler did Raja wrong at some point in his life, dude. I'm just saying.
Life fucking clown. You want fucking clout, so you beat up a guy that's fucking half unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight and not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to fucking hurt you. The fuck is wrong with you?
So, do you think he wanted to continue beating up Stu?
I think he would have killed him.
If you didn't stop him, right?
I promise you he would have killed him.
100%.
Me if he would have got the best of me. If he would have took my legs out from under me like he was trying to, he was going to do the same thing to me that he did to Stu. Clearly, you watched the stream when he's walking away.
100%. I mean, I hear Psycho Stu is in better condition, and by better condition, I mean, like, better doesn't mean good. But if this guy came in and grabbed him off of him, yeah, he would have been dead right there on the spot. Raja would have kept punching and kept punching and kept punching if this dude didn't come and save him. Everyone else that's around at the event watching that happen, dude, they're all pussies. They're all soy boys. This is the only real man in that building that came and grabbed Raja off of Psycho Stu.
I'm tired of people fucking with me. I don't care how many times you've been fingered in your life, bro. I don't give a fuck. If you got a fucking problem with the fucking world and the people around you, change your fucking people around you. Change it up a little bit. Go to therapy.
Yep.
Get some fucking help. Don't take it out on everybody else.
Yep.
Then you want to train by one of the best fighters to ever fucking live, your fucking father, use his fucking clout, use his fucking knowledge, and then you want to hurt people that don't fucking train like that? You're a fucking bully.
Yep.
You're a bitch. Fuck you. Everybody who taught you that.
So after all this happened, as far as
100%. 100%, dude. This guy just cooked. Dude, to be put in such a spot in life where, like, I don't know their personal life, obviously, but your dad has fame, wealth, and money and knowledge that a lot of people don't have, and your father's in a spot that a lot of people aren't in. And to take that and just to fuck up like this is kind of crazy, man. I mean, he fumbled the bag. He was literally streaming on Kick, like making his own little career on Kick. Not because he's entertaining, but because his dad is Rampage Jackson. They find it interesting. Oh, this is Rampage Jackson's son, so it means something, you know? And to take all that and just to throw it away, you know, you're throwing away your life, but you're also you're ruining your life, but you're also ruining, obviously, Psycho Stu's life and his family's life. And I mean, you're just trying to ruin a bunch of lives just because you're getting a little angry, dude. I mean, it's so cringe. So cringe.
You're a bitch. Fuck you. Everybody who taught you that.
So after all this happened, as far as the show, like, did the show just continue? Like, how did Stu get out of the ring? I assume it was stopped and paramedics came. Like, what actually happened?
He was given CPR. He was choking on his fucking blood. The paramedics came.
God.
I rolled out. Once I realized that my fucking blood was leaking because of fucking goddamn orbital bone, I rolled out the ring to go fucking fight that guy. Said, fuck him. I'm coming. And then everyone's holding me back.
And he
Jesus.
already, like, ran out of there.
Already gone. And then the only person who fucking met him is a fucking crackhead with fucking face paint who's fucking begging for fucking clout for the fucking internet. Man, fuck that whole fucking night. There couldn't be anything more mismanaged in my fucking life than I saw that night.
Yeah, for sure. So
Yep.
I'm just trying to get a better understanding of like how the show went on. Who took him out of the ring, first of all?
Stu left by paramedic.
The crazy thing is Raja just did that, and then he just got up and he left the ring, and then he was still streaming. He was still streaming for like 30 minutes to an hour. He like walked away. He was chilling in a parking lot, still streaming. Cops nowhere to be found. Nothing like that. The cops still haven't arrested him. It's just insane. They have all the evidence they need. It was all live streamed.
In his own blood, choking. A veteran, a war veteran.
Was he stretchered out of the show?
Yes, he was a load and go criteria.
After that, did the show just continue as
No.
nothing happened?
There was kids crying. There was women and children upset. The little girl, Sophia, and my tag team, she saw the whole fucking thing. And as an adult,
Jesus.
my job to, is to protect everybody.
You had kids watching this shit, man. That's disgusting what Raja has done. That's awful.
And I fell really short. I talked to her dad. She said she saw everything. She tried to get out of the car, come back, and see if Stu was going to be okay. And it's fucked up. Like, you have kids at the show. You have families at the show. We're supposed to be here for a good time. And why I keep bringing up that fucking asshole.
El Raja? Yep.
Because you brought somebody that was volatile. You knew he was volatile. You set him up. You had him do your dirty work at a show where everybody's doing this for entertainment. And you wanted to do that? What a fucking prick. Both of those fucking people. Fuck everybody involved with that person. And here's my thing about like the Raja situation. His dad is going to be hurting. His family's going to be hurting because of the trauma with their fucking son doing this shit.
Yep.
The embarrassment, all of that stuff. Right? You have somebody
He's ruining a bunch of people's lives doing some stupid shit like this, man.
that's unhinged. He needs mental help, but he needs to go to jail as well. You have Stu's family now, which I hold in a way higher regard. The dad's there, and I couldn't imagine watching somebody I love getting beat to death.
His dad was there?
AJ was talking to his dad from what I hear, so I'm assuming his dad was there and lying to him about what happened. And then, like I said,
God.
with Stu's family, now they're wondering if he's going to be normal again. Not just jail. It's not the tragedy of losing my son to jail. Is he going to be able to remember things? Can he walk? Can he talk normal?
What condition is he in right now? Do you know?
From what I hear, he's having a hard time. He has no recollection of what
He was in
happened.
a coma overnight, right?
Yeah, he was induced.
Medically induced.
And he lost all his teeth at this point, I heard.
Most of them. From
God.
And brain swelling is as
Lost his teeth. I mean, I really hope he recovers in the way that, like, I just hope this man can still talk, can still walk. He took a brutal beating, man. His dad didn't freak out hard enough when he found out what his son did either. Like, his dad just continued to stream too. I think his dad did eventually get off stream pretty quickly after seeing what was going on. I think they got up and they did get off stream pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, when you see something like that, you're just kind of in shock, Like, fuck, that's my son. Like, that's my son, and he just basically almost murdered somebody on stream or tried to murder somebody on stream. But what Rampage said in the Instagram post or whatever the post, where do you post, Twitter or Instagram post or whatever, his response kind of fucking sucked. Not gonna lie.
it's gone down since then, and reports as of late have said that he's up and alive, but is extremely out of sorts, is having trouble walking, maintaining his balance, and they just took him off a breathing tube this morning, and would assume they're just keeping an eye on him.
The fucked up part is Stu doesn't want his attention.
And he doesn't remember anything that happened, right?
He's apologizing to his wife for being in the hospital.
So did the police end up getting involved?
Yeah, no, they were multiple reports. I talked to the cops. I gave them my information.
At what point did they show up?
15 minutes after the little bitch fled.
Besides
Yep.
the report, did anything else come of it?
We're actually being active. This is part of the reason I'm here. I was actually not present for this event. I was at home. I heard about it pretty much just like everybody else until I started communicating with my friends and colleagues at that organization, and they were giving me details. I have actually kind of stepped away from the wrestling world because of personal growing safety concerns and social concerns in terms of my reputation. So I have been slowly distancing myself from
I'm not sure who this guy is, but it seems like he's a pro wrestler. Okay.
this brand because I am not surprised at all that this happened.
You're talking about that school specifically?
Yes, there are some great people in this industry. There are a lot of bad people congregated at this place.
There's great.
Oh, he used to go to Knox Pro, the place this happened at. Okay. The wrestling place this happened at. So he used to work there. Now he doesn't. Okay.
There are a lot of bad people congregated at this place.
There's great people at that school. I'll put it this way. Rikishi gets the fucking blame because his name is on the school, but that doesn't represent him. It doesn't represent Tamiko. It doesn't represent a lot of people there.
Or Rikishi wasn't even aware of it, right?
No.
He wasn't even in town. He was out of state when
Honestly,
this
he's a beautiful person. I love him, and I love his son, Tamiko.
the most disgusting thing, which is the reason I ultimately decided to be present for this, given that my involvement wasn't direct with the situation that's gone viral, which is a blessing and a curse. Part of me wishes so bad that I was there to assist the situation and help my friend here. The other part of me is glad I wasn't there because there's a good chance I would have gotten locked up that night as well if I was present for what I witnessed on video. But the most disgusting thing is that people at this school are being encouraged to not cooperate with the police. From what I hear, the police...
Wow. Please refrain from engaging in comment sections on social media posts about this tragedy. It will be weaponized in potential criminal and civil cases. Fly low. If law enforcement or an attorney for the suspect contacts you in any capacity, let someone here know right away for guidance on how to address them. What the fuck are these scumbags talking about? So the organization this happened at, they know they fucked up, obviously. Letting this Raja person get in the ring, telling him to go get his payback. They know they fucked up. And now they're telling everybody to not cooperate with the police. That's insane. Disgusting. Throw them all in prison, dude. Get them all in jail. Get them all in prison, dude. Get them all, dude. Get them all. Get them the fuck out of here, dude. These people suck.
They're investigating the scene shortly after Stu was removed, and there has been multiple requests that have gone downstream from upper management to not talk with the police directly.
That's insane.
They are contacted, and to only let a certain group of individuals interact with the police. That is extremely dishonest.
No one needs to be discussing anything. I'll shut this feed down, please. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Knox Pro group chat.
You guys let your friend almost die, and now you're trying to have people lie for you.
Wow.
And fuck you to every single person who replied to them, yes, sir. You are all weak sacks of shit.
Yep.
And I hope you
Talk to him.
You are wasting oxygen that other people could be breathing.
Talk to him.
Fuck yourself. And if you continue to be complacent in this investigation and you side with the people who you know are in the wrong, I wish nothing but the worst for you.
Is there anything else?
Talk to him, King. Yeah, he just fucking cooked him. Yeah, fuck those people. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I guess any inside information that people don't know about yet that they would be interested in?
How many episodes we got?
Talking about this whole situation, of course.
Well, I'm a professional boxer, and I've trained as a professional boxer for many years now. And wrestling was extremely new for me. I didn't watch wrestling growing up. I didn't really understand it. Everything that I learned about wrestling, I learned on site. Eye
contact the whole time. Love these guys. Yeah, these guys are not messing around, dude. The fact that his own friends are being told and agreeing to not cooperating with the police is insane.
And it took me a while to really understand this industry. And when you're someone who has seen real violence in your life and experienced real violence, things are very clear what's fake and what's not. And it is apparent that every single person in that ring is an absolute idiot who has never experienced any violence in their life.
100%. This is what I was saying when we were reacting to it, dude. I was like, what is this guy doing? What are these people doing? No one's doing nothing. Like Buddy that was there grabbing on Raja, he was like giving him little back pats as he was hitting old boy while he's unconscious. He's giving little back pats. So, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. What are you doing? Fucking soy boy, dude. Fucking grab that dude, man. Fucking choke that dude out. Do anything. Literally anything. You had to wait till this absolute Giga Chad right here came in and saved the day. Everybody else didn't do shit.
Is an absolute idiot who has never experienced any violence in their life. They should have known from that first slam that this was not a show.
Yep.
This had moved on from being a show. And somehow that individual was allowed to let off 23 punches before Doug here was able to intervene.
W Doug. W Doug, dude. Now we know his name. Doug. W Doug.
Not one fucking person did anything. And that behavior continued when they encouraged every single member of this academy to stay quiet and not contact the authorities, not respond to the authorities. While simultaneously being extremely excited that this event has landed them 15 minutes of fame. They were encouraging people to repost their brother getting beaten to death and discouraging them from talking to law enforcement to make sure that the proper individuals responsible for this end up in jail.
You knew that person was going to get hurt.
Where's the proof on them encourage? There's no, they encourage people to repost it? They didn't pop up with any proof right here, but if they encourage people to repost that, that's fucking insane and disgusting. Just to get their fame. Yeah, dude, Nox Pro is definitely going viral, dude. No, nobody gives a fuck about your pro wrestling event, dude. We all think you're stupid. Nobody's watching your shit, letting this shit happen at your event. Like, what are we talking about?
You knew something was fucked up. I made eye contact with people from the side of the fucking ring when I was going in. I saw you by the fucking stage. It's not a big fucking room. You could have went around. You could have went through the stage. Well, what the fuck did you do? You watched your fucking friend die. You watched somebody that you call family die. That means nobody is important to you. Not me, not anybody. So if I'm working for you guys and I sell as many tickets as I do and I put all this fucking money, time, and effort into this shit like I fucking do, I'm your number one fucking ticket seller. I bust my fucking ass for you fucking guys. That means the minute something bad happens to me, you guys will just watch it happen and you won't do shit.
How long have you been there? 3 years?
3 fucking years.
Stu's been there since day one, and they let that happen.
And
to
he's
him.
a fucking sweet human being.
Day one. Imagine working for a company. I know it's a bit different because it's pro wrestling. I don't know how it works with contracts and all this. Imagine working for a company since day one, since it started. And then they allow this to happen to you, and then they try to cover it up, dude. Absolute scumbags, dude. Absolute piece of shit. Crazy.
He was there when I was training 11 years ago.
I love you, Stu, and I'm sorry for the drama. And I'm sorry for the people at Knox that don't deserve this.
So, Doug, are you still a part of Nox Pro?
No. What's the point? They would watch me die.
Facts.
How can I trust you with my body? I'm going to let you pick me up for a body slam? I think it's all fun and games. I'm having fun. I think it's fun. I get hit with chairs. I'm laughing with my friends. But if I'm getting hit with chairs, metal fucking chairs, my head's bleeding. I got scars all over my fucking dome from this shit, right? And I'm having fun and I'm thinking, we're all having fun together. But then I realize you're trying to hurt me. And then I'm thinking, maybe, they didn't mean to fucking hurt me. But after this, it's apparent.
It's terrifying. You trust us.
What other things is that company hiding? I don't know. Yeah, who the fuck knows, dude? If they would try to hide this, try to cover this up, dude, who the fuck knows what they're doing, dude?
Other people in there to do their job properly and to keep you safe. When you're a fighter and you have a fighting background like me, you're taught to keep your hands up. You're taught to protect yourself at all times. It is a rule of fighting. In wrestling, you are not allowed to do that. You have to present your chin. You have to present your neck. You have to present your entire body. And it's always a fear in the back of your head. Is this person going to hurt me? Whether they're not knowledgeable enough, whether they're not experienced enough, should never be a thought in anyone's mind. Was this person sent here to hurt me when I am put in a position where I am literally required to not defend myself because we are putting on a show? This is entertainment. They broke.
That's a good point. That's scary, dude, because yeah, he's right. I mean, in MMA, boxing, jiu-jitsu, I mean, in every form of combat sport, you're taught to protect yourself. That's the most important thing, is your ability to protect yourself. And in wrestling, it's the opposite, dude. In wrestling, you're just leaving your body open. You're getting punched. You're getting kicked. You're getting thrown around. You're just like, you're going where the wind takes you, dude. whoever's on the other side of that ring, you're just, you're in his hands pretty much. Literally. Yeah, and for Psycho Stu to completely trust what was going on, he's feeling safe, he's feeling fine. And for this fucking organization to say, oh, go get him, go get his receipt, AJ or whatever that fucking retard's name is, for him to say that, go get him, go get him, go get him. Yeah, and then that happens, and then the company you fight under is trying to cover it up. I mean, that's disgusting, dude. This is really bad, dude. This is really bad.
Every single fucking rule when they sent that person, when they allowed that person who is a known volatile loose cannon of an individual into that ring, they knew exactly what the fuck they were doing.
Yep.
And everybody responsible needs to face the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's I think this is the craziest thing since like the mass transit.
That dog is so
incident
cute.
Of something like this happening.
I still can't get over the fact that little Sophia had to see that shit. To know that she was crying, she was hurt. To watch Eli's face, my friend's kid that was there, and to see him, he wasn't crying, but he was confused. He was sad. You could tell it hurt him. And that's a kid that didn't need that hurt. He needs love. He needs community. And we showed him that's how adults act.
So do you guys know if Raja ended up getting arrested?
I don't believe so yet.
Hopefully.
The referee made me mad too. Yeah, nobody did nothing, dude. Nobody did nothing but Doug right here, dude. Doug. Nobody did anything. They're either scared they're gonna get in trouble or Rampage paid them to keep quiet. Little conspiracy. Is Rampage Jackson paying them to cover it up? I don't think so. I think they're just awful people, but that would be crazy though. I think they're just afraid they're gonna face repercussions, whether that be financially or them going to jail because they allowed this to happen. I think that's what they're afraid of. Or Rampage paid him and that's about it. I don't think Rampage is that kind of guy though, but who knows?
What I want more than anything, go get some fucking mental help. Go get some fucking counseling. Hope your dad fucking sits next to you and get you a hug for once. Stop making fun of you on the fucking internet, because apparently the internet and the fucking opinions on the fucking internet mean more to you than anything else. I don't think your dad's a bad person. I think he's just trying to rib you. He's trying to harden you up. But you're sensitive. You're soft. You think everything is a personal attack. And now look at you.
I mean, yeah, he literally sat there and let the chat rile him up.
He's on video, and this is where he's going to get real fucked, is he's on video as the chat's riling him up. And you can check the clips online. He's saying, yeah, I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to hurt him. I'm not going to stop. They told me I could do it. They gave me the green light. This is going to be real. He's premeditating the attempted murder that he is about to commit. And this is, I mean, millions of people have seen this at this point.
It's
premeditated on camera, and they still have not arrested this dude. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? You can say, oh, I'm going to go kill this person. Go try to kill that person. And he's still not arrested. What the fuck? If you're a person, also side tangent, if you're a person that just gets that emotional over what random people are saying to you online, dude, you need to reevaluate your life. If you're getting that pressed and that angry and upset over what random people are saying about you, you need to start from the base up and just totally, restructure everything, dude. You know what I'm saying? You need thick skin online, 100%. Like, I've had people come in here like years ago say all kinds of things to me. I just ban them, I fucking nuke them, I get them out of here, they're fucking losers, that's it. Like, you can't get a rise out of me like that, you know what I'm saying? And to be that emotional and insecure in your own body and not know who you are, because that's what Roger was trying to prove. I'm this, I'm that, you know what I'm saying? To be that insecure in his own body and, not know who he is, and these people are saying, you're a bitch. You guys call me a bitch. I know I'm not a bitch, right? I know I'm not this, or that. But he's questioning it. He's so insecure. He's questioning it. Oh, I need to prove it. I need to prove it. You know what I'm saying? You sure? Okay, dude. Okay. But yes, he needs to prove it to everybody that, oh, I'm not this, so I'm gonna go beat up an old man. You guys call me a bitch? I need to go find an old man to kill now. Crazy. Oh yeah, an unconscious old man. Sorry. Let me go beat up an unconscious old man. Yeah.
fucked up situation. I couldn't imagine being a father and having a son that did something like that. And I couldn't imagine being a father and had a son who had something done to him like that. And I've been telling people on Reddit, put yourself in everyone else's shoes that was involved. There was kids that were traumatized. Isn't it something that you want to sit there and just poke fun at and make fun of? These are people's lives changing, you know? I hope people find a happy medium and realize that this social media shit, like all the clout you want, all this publicity and fame that you want and the attention you're getting, it's not the right way to do it. There's people hurting.
Do we have anything else to add, Tanner?
What do you guys think?
Why don't we pitch the idea? Rampage, you're getting fucking sued all over the place because you piggyback your fucking son's fucking life. How about this? Why don't we just fucking have a boxing match? Just fight. You'll probably whoop my ass and I don't give a fuck. You raise money for your fucking son's legal defense and I'll raise money for Stu.
By the way,
the Doug call out of the Rampage Jackson. Now that I didn't see coming, dude. Doug versus Rampage Jackson to raise some money for Raj's legal defenses because he's fucked. He's gonna need some money. And for Psycho Stu's medical bills because that's fucked. Idea. But that'll be fire. Little Doug versus Rampage boxing match, dude. I'm down for it. Rampage should be paying that man's hospital bills regardless. I think so. Now, to be fair, like, that's his son, and I don't know how much money Rampage Jackson has. He did good in the UFC, but that was a long time ago when the paydays weren't as good. He streams on Kick now, so I imagine if he's pulling a good viewership on Kick, I imagine he's got some decent money. There's two sides of it, right? His son is 25 years old. He's a grown-ass man. He needs to handle his own fucking bills. He needs to pay Psycho Stu. He needs to handle it. He's a grown-ass man. The other side is Rampage is his father, and Rampage did defend him. Rampage did come to his defense. So I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, if he's coming to his son's defense, well, you gonna need to pay for his legal defense.
Money for Stu.
By the way, I'm assuming by the time this video is out, there'll be a link to Stu's GoFundMe.
There should be a link to Stu's GoFundMe.
So we'll put that.
Nobody donate to anybody that's not directly willing to give all 100% proceeds to Stu with proof. Stu's wife deserves that, and Stu deserves that.
Ultimately, it's a good thing that you were there because if you weren't, God knows what would have happened.
He would have killed him.
And nobody else.
If Doug wasn't there, this guy wasn't there, dude, Stu wouldn't even be in the hospital right now. Nothing like that, dude. Or he'd be getting buried, dude. Puppy again, W Puppers. I mean, the puppy is, I think, the best part of this video almost.
This was gonna step in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. This is great.
And by the way, Roger, that was me who bit you, asshole. I'll do it again too, but this time I'm gonna get your nose.
And where could people find you on Instagram?
Just the Epic.
Just the Epic. We're gonna pop up a link. Everybody go follow Doug.
And I'm not a tough guy. I'm not Billy Badass or whatever it is. I just stand up for myself and stand up for my friends. Don't think that I'm out here just fucking blowing smoke to do some fucking hype shit. I'm just me. I just bring
Got your nose.
I show up.
Got your nose, dude. He gonna bite his fucking nose off, dude.
I defend my friends. I love it, and I'm willing to die for it. So I'm sorry for what happened to everybody that was there.
Man's gonna turn Roger into Voldemort. You better watch out, Roger. Yeah, you gonna get turned into Voldemort, dude. He coming for your nose, dude. That's crazy.
I'm sorry for all the kids that were crying. I'm sorry for the families that are affected. Both parties too. I really sincerely mean it. Both parties. I am sorry. I hope everyone gets their shit together.
Awesome. All right. I guess we're gonna leave it at that, and till next time. We're out. Wow. Yeah. I mean, this guy, Doug, dude, this guy's awesome. I cannot believe they're trying to cover the situation up, dude. That's ridiculous. And I cannot believe that Roger still isn't arrested. And I can't believe how cute that dog is in the video. From what I know, Stu is still, recovering. So, still alive, thank God. You can't cover something up that was recorded and live streamed. Yep, that's kind of where they messed up, huh? And now we have the group chats of them telling everyone not to cooperate with the police. I mean, these people need to get fucked. These people need to get completely fucked over financially, and they need to go to jail. They can all hang out in prison together with Raja. W these guys for making this video. W Doug especially. As always, dude, I'm going to post this in the chat. And yeah, W Scaling Up Podcast, W Video, W Doug.
Big Meat Doug, dude. Big Schmeat Doug.